So I'm back live again, guys. Listen, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel because I'm gonna be going live quite often. You know, quite often. I kind of want to test out this new polish that I got. It's like this OPI gold. Oh, let's talk about the Knicks. Ooh, I'm going to the Knicks parade. And I'll be in the building. Or outside the building, technically. But.
And you just have to know, guys.
What? So, that's going to be a blast. Going to the parade. I'm excited. They said it's going to be one of the biggest parades in New York City history, and I believe it because I was not even anticipating them winning that fast. But, you know, we in that thing. We in there like swimwear. So I'm happy for New York City. New York City will always have a piece of me just because it's the place that I've been homeless. I did my residency at the Brooklyn Hospital Center, just being there for a whole year, like having a full New Yorker experience. Like I had to catch the bus from I lived in like a student housing thing on Maple Street off Utica Ave. And it was probably about 15 minutes from my residency was about 15 to 20 minutes from where I live. And I didn't have a car at this time, living in New York City, just graduated dental school. And I would have to catch the bus. Sometimes I would walk. If I didn't want to catch the bus, I would walk like 15 minutes to the train. But I would catch the bus to the train if I was kind of late. And then I would get on the train, get off the train, and then get off at like Fulton, I think that is. What is that? Fulton? Nevin Street? Nevin Street. And get off and then walk like 5 or 10 minutes to my job. And I was skinny mini at this point because, baby, listen, New York gonna make you walk. You gonna walk. That's one thing about it. You gonna walk. But I need some water because I'm about to choke. But you gonna walk in New York. So during that time, it was like one of the best times of my life, y'all. Like, the best time of my life. Just living there, being in residency, you know, after leaving my area or whatever. And I just learned so much. Because I come from Tally where people don't really, we call it the city bus in high school, but it's not really a walker city. Like, people not catching a train because we don't have a train. So just me being from Florida, this Florida girl in a New York City world. I mean, it was just literally amazing. Literally amazing. So yeah, but I'm in a transition where I'm not gonna really be desktop streaming as much. I'll be actually going live on the YouTube app. And this means that I can go live anytime I want, anywhere I want. Like I'm gonna go live at the parade. Ah! I'm just ready to turn up. Literally ready to turn up, y'all. Literally. So, it's been a long day already. This past 2 weeks has been super challenging as I transition to my next phase of life. It's been super challenging. But hanging in there. I'm a little hot. It's been super challenging. So I don't know. I said, you know what? It's been challenging. let's go to the parade to kind of release all of this old school phase, whatever phase I was just in. I'm in a new phase now. And you can do that with your life. If you want to change your life, you can do it in the blink of an eye. You can say, oh, this isn't working. Let me pivot and adjust and go higher than where I am now. You don't have to stay where you are. I feel like some people stay where they are month after month, year after year, knowing that they're not happy. So if you know you're not happy, you want to pivot, you want to elevate, you want more success, you can do that. So for me, I was like, you know what? Let me pivot. I'm a dentist. I can always change and do something different. And that's exactly what I decided to do. So this past month has been brutal, to say the least. But I've been hanging in there. What's up? How you feeling? Hi. How y'all feeling today? So you can always change your life, pivot. You don't have to stay where you are. So I feel like when the Knicks won, it was just like, how could that happen when I'm living in New York? That's crazy. 53 years, they've been winning 53 years. This is before my time, you know? So I said, you know, I cannot miss this pivotal moment. This is a sign, you know. I'll turn anything into a sign. Anything is a sign to have fun for me, you know. But yes, I'm gonna be going live a lot more on my YouTube. Just popping up, talking to y'all, sending y'all the positive vibes, opening up the live chat for you to ask questions about your teeth, of course. Modi. Make sure you brush and floss your teeth every single day. Don't wait until something goes crazy. And you'll know it goes crazy because you will be in pain. That's the one thing about teeth. They do not play. If you don't take care of them, they will not take care of you. They will leave you crying and feeling insane. So that's my thing, is to be a reminder of how important teeth is and how important it is to be happy. I was just talking to someone about happiness. Like, we should always be in the pursuit of happiness. And nowadays, it seems like happiness is so far, sometimes, especially when you're going through it. But you just have to pursue it at all times, at all costs. Like, do what makes you happy. Live in the moment. Like, even for me, going to the parade, it's like, oh, this wasn't planned, but I'm gonna live in the moment. You don't get but one life to live, so why not live your life doing the things you love to do? You know? I gotta go get some tissue. My nose is running a bit. Hello, Dr. Sean. I hope you're doing well on this wonderful Tuesday. I like that. And that all has been flowing smoothly. Wishing a productive and positive day. Oh, thank you. I'm having a productive, positive day so far, especially with that positive message. Thank you, Hunter. I'm having a great day. The weather's nice. That wasn't me, that was my chair, y'all. Every time I sit down in this chair, it sounds like I'm farting, but I'm not. I promise y'all that I didn't fart. Okay. But yeah, I'm having a wonderful Toothy Tuesday. I got so much to do, y'all. So much to do. The day in the life of a dentist is just like bananas sometimes. Today isn't super bananas, but I have a lot of responsibilities to handle today. I wish I could show y'all my to-do list, but I can't. My to-do list has at least 20 things on it. But I've been knocking my to-do list out, y'all. This past month has been crazy. And one day I'm gonna write about it and tell y'all about it. But for right now, I'm in a place where things are happening and it's like a shift, and I just gotta go with the flow, you know? So yeah, I'm just counting down to the parade on Thursday. Y'all know New York City is one of my favorite cities ever. And someone asked me yesterday, they said, how long you been a Knicks fan? And I was like, I'm not really a basketball girl, but I will watch it. Like, the Knicks was one of my first games that I ever went to, like, at the Madison Square Garden. That was like 2023. It's like one of the first NBA games I ever saw. They played Orlando Magic. So I'm like, just, I guess you could call me kind of jumping on the bandwagon a little bit, but I feel like I'm part Florida, part Nashville, part NYC. Each city has grown me in so many ways. Each city. I feel like Tallahassee, my hometown, that grew me just from the hood shit. Like, just from going from hood to hood. I couldn't have done it without Tally, because Tally gave me, you know, my high school experiences. It gave me that gutter experience where I feel like I can make it anywhere. It gave me that energy where, like, I'm not afraid to do anything. When I was in Tally, I wasn't afraid to travel. I wasn't afraid of planes. I just wasn't afraid of nothing. I was actually excited to get away from the city. But I didn't go to college away from the city. I went to college in Tallahassee. I went to Florida State University, stayed close to home, stayed close to family, which might have been the best thing for me. I honestly wanted to go to FAMU, but me doing my own applications and stuff, it just didn't work out with FAM. I think they lost my stuff like twice. And I said, hey, let me just apply to state, and I ended up at Florida State. But Tallahassee, that's home. So it's always going to be my foundation. But Nashville really grew me up. Nashville dental school made me see that your brain can absorb way more than you think it can absorb. You can learn way more than you think you can learn. Dental school is one of those experiences where you push yourself so far that you like, but you can't take a break because everybody else going hard, so you just have to go hard like everybody else, and you know, everybody just feed off each other. So that's 4 years of straight just learning, 4 years of straight sacrifice, dedication, studying, all of that. And then in Brooklyn, so I was homeless after dental school and sick, homeless and sick after dental school. So that just made my whole, like, that was the first place in Nashville where I lost everything just because I wanted to come to New York. I couldn't take everything with me. I had to put whatever I could fit my most prized possessions, like my diplomas and, you know, like my trinkets from dental school, like custom things, into a Ford and drive to New York City. And that was it. Whatever didn't fit in the Ford, and it was stacked to the top, y'all. It was like to the top of the car. If it didn't fit, I couldn't take it. But I wanted to go to New York just that bad. And the reason why is because I can remember before I became a doctor, before I got into dental school, my friends planned a trip to New York City, and it was something I couldn't afford. I was like, dang, I can't go. And I couldn't afford to go, but they went to New York City, and I was at work like, dang, they in New York City. I was just like, dang, happy for them, but wishing I could go the whole time. So when I got an opportunity to move to New York City, and I got there into this residency just because of word of mouth, because I was out sick when the recruiter came. But when they came, two of my professors told them, hey, we have a student who can come to New York when she get back. And they told me, and I was like, hell yeah. They called them, and I was in New York. So when I got there, it was a miracle situation. You see what I'm saying? And I was homeless when I left Nashville, kind of had a place in New York City, then went homeless in New York City for a couple months. But these homeless experiences, like sacrificing, I wouldn't trade the experience for nothing in the world. So I know it's nothing that I can't do. It's nothing that you can't do. And sometimes The setup may not look great all the time, so that's why I say Tallahassee has a part in my heart forever. Nashville definitely has a piece of my heart, but New York, clock that T, baby. New York is where I really had a chance to be a dentist, especially in New York City, Brooklyn Hospital Center, in the heart of it all. And I could just remember being this resident, like, what the hell am I doing in New York City? And then when I finally got to the end of my residency, the crazy thing is Spike Lee shot a scene of his movie, She's Gotta Have It, right at the Brooklyn Hospital Center. He was outside, they had the doctors, and I got to meet Spike Lee. I'm like, what the fuck? Imagine you at work at your residency, you homeless, you getting ready to graduate probably in like a week or two, and you look out the window and they shooting a movie and you see Spike Lee, you like, what the hell? Spike Lee, Fat Joe, all of them outside. I'm just like, this is crazy. I gotta get a picture. And I did get a picture. That's awesome to hear. I hope you have an amazing day. Rest of your Toothy Tuesday. Thank you, Hunter. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday as well. What's your plans for today? Pink. Pink what? But yeah, so that's why I'm excited that the Knicks won. They bringing that champion energy. You know what I'm saying? They bringing that energy to a city that don't need no extra energy, but you know, you give New York a little bit of energy, they gonna take it to 1,000. So I'm expecting on Thursday to just have so much fun being outside, celebrating the win, and also kind of like celebrating my transition from where I am now to the next level. And I'm sending you guys positive vibes so that you can rise higher. You already know. Rise higher than you are right now. So that's why I gotta be in the action, because you know. I'm gonna rise. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, guys. I'm about to get off of here. My patient is getting ready to come in a second. I'm gonna go on TikTok for a little bit, so make sure you follow me on TikTok as well. But yeah, YouTube is gonna be like my live hub. If I just want to go live at the drop of a dime and talk to y'all, I'm just gonna go live. I'm not gonna think too hard. You know, when you think too hard, you talk yourself out of doing stuff. So a lot of times I'll be like, I'm gonna go live, and then I won't go because I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking about, what am I gonna say? What if no one shows up? But you just can't even worry about it. Just hit the button and go live. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You get a troll in your room. You could block them. I know. From us, yeah. I know. Struggle never defined us. Yeah, we gonna rise higher. Higher than the fear inside. You can't take our pride away. We will build for brighter days. Yeah, we gonna rise higher. Carrying the flames beside us. Living out good dreams they prayed. So yeah, we always thinking about rising higher, guys. Gonna rise higher. At least I am. I'm always thinking about rising higher and higher and higher. Like, going where I want to go, being what I want to be, doing what I want to do. You know. Connected to the stars above us, connected to the earth below. And shining like galaxies, golden spiritual glow. We came from strength and wisdom, not everything they told. And this awakening happening now. It's bigger than gold. Every hears this music might finally feel seen. That's why I keep on building for my my ancestors' dreams. No more shrinking. No more shrinking, y'all. No more silence. No more silence. No more chains around the mind. We survived. Now it's our time. Yeah, we gonna rise higher. Turn the struggle into fire. Every setback made us strong. That's why we still. Yeah, we gonna rise higher. Even when the nights get darker, living out the dreams they prayed. We ain't fading no way. We're gonna rise higher. I'm gonna rise higher. You know I'm gonna rise higher. You know we're gonna rise higher and higher. The soul remembers and the people rise. I done rolled all over my white coat. I think that's crazy. How I did that? Ugh. Messing up my jacket.
Sun kiss, so rich, we don't chase lights. We are light. We glow, better let 'em know. We glow, better let 'em know. Sun hit the skin, watch the whole vibe blow. We glow, better let 'em know. We glow, better let 'em know. We glow, let 'em know. Rules run deep, yeah, the power gon' show. We glow, better let 'em know. Yeah.
All right.